Hey, good morning. Dennis Caye here, Belize Islands Real Estate. Just out here taking a little break, taking in the view. You can't see much today because the cloud cover came in, but I'm here in Zermatt, just surrounded by the mountains. And back there, if you could see it, was a view of the Matterhorn. You know, today I was looking at some real estate here. It's probably one of the, I don't know, most expensive places in the world to invest in real estate. Sort of like Aspen, Colorado, and maybe, I don't know, La Jolla, California, Palm Beach, Florida. So just for fun, I just check out the beautiful fire in the fireplace. Just for fun, I started checking out different real estate. I can't call them deals, but offerings in Zermatt, just to see what kind of place we were spending some time in. And it's amazing to me when you look at different markets, what people are willing to pay when they absolutely want the best and when only the best will do. So for example, let me just show you a couple of unique things here that I found. I'll do a share screen and I'll just pull up a couple of things that are pretty unique. So first of all, I started looking at if I could find out what the real estate prices were like in Zermatt, small little village here, right up in the mountains in Switzerland. And if you notice, beautiful places. Everyone says price upon request. It's difficult to find prices here in Zermatt. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe because the prices are so astronomically high that they just don't advertise them. But I did find some. So for example, on Sotheby's website, you see there is a 4-bedroom apartment. Now this isn't even a home, this is an apartment. So it doesn't even have its own land it sits on. And for a 4-bedroom apartment next to Suniga, the price is 4 million Swiss francs, and which is probably about 4.4 million US dollars. And here's another 4-bedroom, 3-bath place. This is 1,700 square feet for 4 beds for $3.7 million. Now, granted, these are incredible units, but notice the size, notice the price, and this is what you can get if you pay to have the absolute best view. And in Zermatt, that means a view of the Matterhorn. And you just look at these views, look at these fantastic chalets, apartments, studios, whatever you want to call them. They're absolutely stunning. Now, what's very interesting is when you look at what property prices have done in the past 12 months. So for example, this is the September 2020 report. So this is new and accurate. The median listing price for any sort of small condo, home, apartment, chalet in Zermatt is 1.77 million Swiss francs, which is just under 2 million US dollars. Now, what's really interesting is what prices have done in the past 12 months. For example, in the last 12 months, prices for an apartment or house here has rose 82%. 82%, right in the middle of COVID-19 and all the other things that are affecting the world today. Now, why might this be? Because in times of contraction, in times of stress, chaos, uncertainty, wealthy people tend to put their money into real estate, and they often put it somewhere where they feel very comfortable, that the area is protected by many different things. It's a high-end area. So for example, right now, those areas are like La Jolla, California, Palm Beach, Zermatt, anywhere that has incredible views and is already developed to the point where investors feel confident putting their money there, right? Because they know it's safe, they know it's secure, and it's something that oftentimes they themselves want to spend more time in. So now what does this have to do with Belize real estate? Well, you know that one of my markets is helping people to find ways to get in the real estate game on Ambergris Caye for as little money as possible, just so they can get a toehold on the island and they can start to live the dream. So many of you have been looking at properties in and around Secret Beach, or maybe even Grand Belize in the States, where you're picking up properties for between sometimes $30,000, $35,000 for a nice property. Maybe you're going with a second row lot or a beachfront lot on the west side. But some of you are looking to move some cash or park some cash into some areas of the island that are sort of like that Zermatt view, right? That full-on view of the Caribbean, direct oceanfront, and you want a larger property. You're looking to park some money, not only for the short term, for temporary use, but really that you're looking at generational. Maybe you've created some generational wealth and you want to relocate a portion of that to Belize, and you're looking at just where might fit the bill. And for some of you, that is absolutely east side, direct oceanfront, and as much beachfront as possible. And so with that in mind, let's take a look at some of those areas here. Just to set the stage, this website here has several different real estate companies listings on it. It's not an MLS, but they call it MLS Ambergris Caye. But it is several different companies that have gotten together that I highly respect, that I work well with. Sunrise is a company that I work well with. Also Seaside, I've sold several of Josh's properties recently. So when you look at what is available, direct oceanfront, east side, Caribbean facing, unobstructed views, here is the price range of some of these properties. Let's just start at the top here. Of course, Popular Chico, 113 acres for 1.8 million. You have this property down south, 5 miles south, which has 400 feet of beachfront for 1.7 million. You have this lot at Tres Cocos. This is 150 feet of beachfront for 1.25 million. Now keep these sizes in mind because we're talking about linear feet of beachfront. So far we've talked about 150 feet, 400 feet. Let's see, the 150 is going for 1.25 million. Let's get, here's south of town beachfront. This is directly next to the new Marriott property. This is 100 feet of beachfront for 1.2 million. All right, 100 feet by 200 feet deep. Let's go down a little bit, Holiday Lands to the south, 100 feet of beachfront. And again, direct Caribbean frontage with 165 feet of depth, 800,000 US. Now going north, we have this lot here in the Esperanza area, 7 miles north of town. Property has 2.35 acres for $725,000. Here's one for $599. Good road access, 7 miles north of town. Beautiful lot, 150 feet of beachfront by 450 feet deep. Excellent lot. Paradise Coves, 575 for 100 feet of beachfront. All right, so why am I showing you all this? Well, because if you're looking to spend or invest a larger amount of money and you want to absolutely be on the ocean and you want a larger lot is anything over 100 feet, then these are the prices that you're looking at. 800,000, 725, 599, 575, all right? And this is all for just 100 feet or maybe a bit more, you know, depending on the area. Now, what I have to show you is a listing that is coming up, all right? So there's a method to my madness. A listing is coming up on a fairly large beachfront lot. So if I can do a different screen share with you and go to my Google Earth. All right, so it is going to be parcel number 12125. All right, it is, I'm waiting for the official dimensions to come back, but I know it's over 250 feet of beachfront. Okay, it's a very large parcel of land. And it sits on and just an amazing, amazing part of Ambergris Caye. Let me just try to do a screen share with a, let's see here. Yeah, let's try to pull this up. See if this pulls up. Let's see. Screen share is paused. Let me see if this pulls up, guys. Just give me a second here. What I'm trying to do is pull up a picture showing several different resorts that are in the area of this property. And to do that, sometimes my Zoom doesn't work out very well. There we go. So hopefully you can see the screen share. So you can see the parcel here in the lower right-hand part of your screen, parcel number 12125. Now take a look at these purple bubbles. These highlight some of the major resorts in this area. Okay, so La Belize Resort, Tudo, Extanha, Costa Blue Adults Only Resort, Portofino Beach Resort, and then finally there's Mata Chica over here. All right, so look at the color of the water. You have the reef right out here. Beautiful water inside the reef. Just gorgeous, gorgeous part of Ambergris Caye. And I just want to show you what some of those resorts are like that are surrounding these properties, or this particular property. So let's see what this one is. Okay, so this is La Belize. This is directly to the south of where this large parcel is located. All right, so there's just some pictures scrolling by. Hopefully you can see those just fine. Beautiful area, absolutely stunning. I've had clients actually buy and invest in this project. Look at that, just beautiful. Here is the Tuto, Belize. Okay, so if you can see that, they have these little cabanas for rent, and the beachfront is absolutely stunning in this part of the island. Let's get that zoomed up a little bit more. All right, the quality is not the best, but you get an idea. If we go to the next one, we have the Exton Ha Resort. And again, this is just a beautiful place. You get an idea by going to their website. Beautiful beach, amazing color of waters just off the beach side there, the Caribbean. See the reef line back there. You have Costa Blue, the adults only beach resort. Again, you see this is just gorgeous, just beautiful. And then finally, you have Portofino. And Portofino did have a cool little video they were showing on their homepage. Let's see if it still works. It's probably loading now. Yeah, look at this. Hopefully this is coming through. So this is the Portofino Resort, again, directly on the Caribbean Sea. All right, so why do I want to show you that today? Well, because I'm pretty excited about this beachfront listing. Again, I think it's going to come in just over 250 feet of beachfront. The price on it right now, as we have it, is $489. So 489,000 US dollars for a tremendous piece of beachfront. Again, keep in mind all the different prices I showed you before on other beachfronts, south and north. All right, they were in the 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s. And there was very little that compared to this. So again, we don't have the official listing yet. I'm hoping to get that within the next 7 days. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just putting this out to my YouTube viewers. And if this is something that would be of serious interest to you, please send me an email. I can put you on a waiting list. And as the emails come in, it's going to be first come, first serve. So the first person that emails me will have the first right of refusal to purchase this when it actually becomes available, second, third, fourth, and so forth. So again, it's not ready to go yet. I'm expecting within the next 7 days, but it's going to be right around that 489 range, 490 range for 250 feet of direct beachfront. Now, what might you do with a property like this? Well, obviously, you can build your family estate, and it'll be a home that you can call your Caribbean home for not just a few years, but for years to come. And doing this, you're going to be able to get exactly what you want, rather than buying somebody else's property, which they've already had their own thoughts and designs put into it as far as what works well for them and their family. But what I highly recommend for most of my clients is that you work with a local architect. In fact, later on today, in about 2 hours from now, I'm going to be doing an interview with Froylan Alvarado, who is an architect that I've worked very well with, and he's designed homes for several of my clients. And we're going to sort of do a little interview on why it's important that you really take charge of your own home. Building your own home, designing your own home. That doesn't mean you have to do all the work, right? So we're not telling you have to come down and bring it down your power tools and actually roll up your sleeves and build physically your own home. But you're definitely going to want to have some input as far as what the home looks like, its feel, its style, because this is a place that you're going to be spending a lot of time. And when you come down from the US or Canada or fly over from Europe and you land in Belize and then take Tropic Air over to Ambergris Caye, when you land on Ambergris Caye, and then you take a boat or a golf cart up to your house and you turn the key, you want to feel like I have arrived. This is mine. You can see my fingerprint on this, right? It has my personality built into the home itself. And you can do that if you buy a piece of property like this and build your own house or have it built rather than buying somebody else's home, buying somebody else's dream. Now, not always a bad idea, depending on if you can get a good price on it and depending if you like the style, right? But on a property like this, with over 250 feet of beachfront in this beautiful area, you can have your own custom designed home, designed, built, furnished, ready to go, and it's going to be perfect for you and your family and your children for generations to come. So let me know if you're interested. Again, I'm going to be putting together a wait list on this, and as soon as it's ready to go, blast it out to that short list of clients, and then it's just first come, first serve. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Take care. Hope you're all doing well, and we'll talk to you soon.